All right, what's going on, y'all? Today is Friday, May 31st. This is an awesome day. I love days like this. So something that I've never done before, I'm about to do. So I have a pre-booked Taskrabbit job. It's with the truck assistant moving. That's the new feature that Taskrabbit has. I've done a couple of them already, so I just want to use this video to kind of give you my thoughts on it, what I think about it. This customer booked me probably about almost a week ago. So my understanding is I'm going to either a duplex house or townhouse or something. The customer is on the second floor, but he will be helping me load my van. It shouldn't be too much stuff. So the largest item he said he has is a desk. He sent me a picture of it. So I'm gonna help him with that. We're taking it to a storage unit. And then the second job is a special one, very special. So I'm probably not gonna film too much because I don't want this video to get too long, especially talking about Taskrabbit. So I'm just gonna kind of show you what I'm doing before and after. I'll go over the pay because that's part of the review of truck assistance, and take it from there. I'm about 20 minutes out. It is 9:25. The job's supposed to start at 10. So it's 10 o'clock, and then the other job is supposed to start at 12:30. Just so you know, none of the gig apps are turned on. I got them all turned off, notifications off. These are pre-booked jobs, 2 pre-booked jobs. All right, y'all, getting close to the pickup. I don't know. I don't think this guy has too much stuff. I'm estimating this job might take an hour and a half, maybe 2 tops. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm not gonna show too much because I'm trying to minimize the length of the video. It did rain last night and a little bit this morning, but I think the rain is done, so we should be good. All right, man. Let's see what we working with.
A few moments later.
All right, y'all, this was super easy. So it literally took 10 minutes to load all this up. So I'll show you everything once I'm done. So we're headed to a storage unit, and storage unit has an elevator. Gonna unload this stuff and I'll be done. So it's gonna take less than an hour. All right, y'all, getting close to the drop off. I believe we're going to public storage. The drive was only, I think it was like 7 miles, something like that. 10-minute drive. All right, y'all, we here, and looks like my customer is already here, and he's gonna open the gate for me.
I can't seem to get access. My app's not working.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check with them.
No worries, take your time. All right. All right, so we finally got in. We're just going through this double door right here. So I'm not gonna record it. I'm just gonna get it done, and I'll tell you what happened, how it goes.
Later.
All right, y'all, all done. That was super easy. Oh man, it's a train. Oh, you know what? I think I can make a U-turn right here. Oh yeah, cool. No effect on me. So yeah, that was cool, man. This was a truck assistant job, and I will go over my pay and everything at the end of this video because, like I said, I want to go over the truck assistant stuff, what I think about it. So I'm done. I'm 20 minutes away from Best Buy. I'll be there at, it's 11 o'clock. I'll be there at 11:20. So that job was super easy. I parked in the driveway. It was like a kind of like a duplex house. He was the upstairs unit. He did not have a lot of stuff, so we just had one flight of stairs. It was a straight shot. He helped me. As you can see, he did not have hardly anything, just a couple boxes. The biggest item he had was a table. The biggest item he had was like a desk, like a computer desk. He helped me carry that down, and he helped me carry the computer, the chair that goes with the desk, big chair, like office chair. Other than that, everything else was one-man carry, very light. I literally only had to make like 5 trips. So I can carry like 2 boxes at a time. He carried like 2 boxes at a time. We were done in like 5-10 minutes. So super easy job. Definitely worth the money. It's not a typical regular moving type job. The storage unit was 7 miles away, I think, so 10 minutes away. And it was on the 2nd floor, but it had an elevator. And you know, all those, they come with carts and stuff, so we only made 2 trips. So this is what the storage unit looked like. Hardly anything. So I would do those every day if I could, that same job. The stairs don't bother me. Like I said, as long as I don't have to go up too many times, especially not dealing with a lot of bulky, you know, sofas and a bunch of heavy stuff, I could do that all day. So anyways, let me head to Best Buy. I gotta tell y'all about this job, man. This is a special job. Never done anything like this before. Didn't know I could do this. All right, y'all. I'm at Best Buy. About to load up. Big old box truck over here. I'm just gonna load up and I'll let you know what's going on. I'm excited about this one though. First time doing a delivery like this.
Push. More. Good.
Oh, yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah, let's see.
Where was one of these things when I was your age moving stuff?
Man.
Good God. I saw a kid collecting shopping carts at a Walmart the other day and had the light motor that pushed them.
Push.
Yeah,
A little bit. Good. Wait again.
Couple inches we good.
That's what she said.
That's a good one.
One
more crank, it should be good.
One more. Good.
All right.
Push. Very
Push it in, real slow. There you go.
Top is good.
All right, down a little bit.
Down a little bit.
There we go. That's perfect.
Lower more?
If you can we go there? All right, we good. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna go help clean up, man. All right, y'all. We're strapped up, and it's about 11:45. So I'm about to head to the customer now. Got the new appliance dolly hooked up, and they just helped me load it with the lift dolly. So it did come with a box. I had to take the box off because the box added like 5 inches. So we took the box off, and we're just taking it like this. But I told the customer, and he's cool with it. All right, y'all. So just real quick, I told you guys on my last video I was loading up a refrigerator, and a customer flagged me down. So I didn't record the load because I got distracted. Well, that customer was asking about my personal business, not Dolly. So long story short, the customer, I don't know how Dolly does it. I don't know if they have like certain dates for the customer, or if they could buy a refrigerator and get it delivered the same day. I don't know if it works like that. I don't think it does. Maybe it does, I don't know. But this customer wanted to use me. They didn't want to use Dolly. So I don't know if they were charging too much or what. So I gave the customer my card and my rate. I kind of have a flat rate of $75 as long as it's not too far. So anything local, anything 20 miles or less from the pickup, I kind of have a flat rate of 75, no matter what the item is. So the customer was very happy with my price, and they booked me through my website yesterday. And apparently they scheduled it. They bought the refrigerator, and then they scheduled it so that I pick it up, but under my business. So this is not a dolly pickup. This is through my business, my company. So this is exactly what I was telling you guys about, like what I wanted to do, kind of cut out the middleman. They don't have to share the proceeds with a helper or with a company, carrier company. I'm using my own business. So this is the email I got. This came to my business email from Best Buy, which authorized me to pick up the product. So my rules is pretty much the same. I do drop off only, no install, all that stuff. So it's pretty much the same, just cut out the middleman. So this is awesome, man. I didn't even know I could do this. So it's a direct booking, not with Dolly. It's through my business, and I'm excited. This is what I'm talking about right here. So I talked about doing this. This is what I want to do, deliveries, but through my business, and it's happening, y'all. This is how we doing it. So got about 20. Hey, I just got hired on Taskrabbit. I've been getting hired like crazy. I don't know if it's moving season or what, but man, let me look at this, see what's going on. So the drive is 18 miles, so it's right there, right at my limit. But this customer actually lives on my side of town, so it works out perfect. This is gonna be my last job that I document. Once I'm done, I should be done by like 12:30. Well, actually, probably like around 12:45. I'm gonna continue working till about 2 or 3 o'clock. So, but this will be my last job I document, and then I'm gonna talk about Taskrabbit. All right, y'all. So the customer's not home. I'm not taking the door off just for liability. So I told him if you don't have somebody to take the door off, I'm not doing it. So he's cool with it. I'm just gonna put it in the garage for now. He actually doesn't live far from me, so I told him as a favor, I'll come back and help him bring it in once he gets the door off. So that could be this weekend or whenever. So I apologize, my GoPro was getting really hot. I don't think it recorded me unloading the fridge. If I got it on my dash cam, I'll show it to you. But I just want to quickly go over Taskrabbit, their new truck assistance. That's a new feature they added. The very first one I did was on May 2nd, and it was basically a moving job. So the difference between the two that I see is moving services is you don't need a vehicle. Like, I don't have to have a vehicle. They just need me for moving services. So it could be loading up their U-Haul, or just moving, you know, from one apartment to another, same complex, or they might need my vehicle. Truck assistance is strictly they need a vehicle. They don't have a vehicle. Doesn't mean that I necessarily have to do the work. They might just need my vehicle. They'll load it up. You drive it from A to B, and they'll unload it, possibly. Or they just need you to pick up 1 or 2 items from a store, whatever. They need your vehicle. So that's the only difference I see between the two. But customers are still booking under the truck assistance, but they're moving jobs. So it's kind of confusing. So that's the difference I see. And the only difference as well, like as far as the rules, is you cannot charge a vehicle leasing fee. So any fee that you charge for the use of your vehicle must be included in your hourly rate. So for my moving services, I charge $40 an hour plus a $25 vehicle leasing fee. So all my jobs start at $65. That's a separate charge from my hourly rate. With the truck assistance, I have to include that $25 that I charge. That has to be in my hourly rate. So my hourly rate is $65 an hour. So you can charge extra expenses, but it just can't be for vehicle. So you could charge for your equipment, you could charge for, you know, your dolly, or if you had to go through a toll lane to get to the house or whatever, any other extra expenses, you had to use special tools, you did a disassemble, reassemble, those are added expenses that you can add, but it maxed out at $150, which I don't like that. All right, so the very first one I did, this is when it first came out, it was pretty new. May 2nd, it was a moving job, and I used my ramp. It was 2 guys, they both helped me. It was a first floor apartment, and moved from the first floor apartment to a house, a single story house. Was not a long drive, probably like 15, 20 miles. It did load my van up. So they just needed me to carry the big stuff. They had a pickup truck. My van was loaded down. I even had to put like a nightstand on my front seat. The biggest item was a one of those like bar, like the things that you hold a keg, kind of like a little mobile bar. That thing was heavy. Fortunately, I was able to I used both my furniture dollies, and we were able to push it up the ramp into my van. We put that in last. That job I charged, so my hourly rate was $65 an hour, but I was new to it, so I put 65. Taskrabbit charges a fee, so it knocked it down to 63 an hour. So basically, on the app, I put 67, so it shows up at 65 an hour to the customer. So that job, it was $63 an hour. It took 2.5 hours to complete. I made a total of $157. For that job, I would say it was worth it. So that included my vehicle leasing fee in that hourly rate. So I'm cool with it. 65 an hour, 63 an hour was cool. That customer actually did tip me as well, so I ended up making $190 on that job. The second job I did was, I don't remember the date. I think, actually no, it was May 6th. This was a long drive. This customer requested me truck assistance. He was not there. He wanted me to pick up 2 tabletops, like marble tabletops. They weren't marble. It was like a desktop. 2 of them, they were not heavy. I was able to carry it on my own. It was just a long drive. So I had to drive to the Austin area. I think it was called B Cove or something like that. B Cove. Anyways, it was, I don't remember the distance. I think did I save it? Oh, it was about an hour and 40-minute drive, 87 miles. So that one, same thing, $65 an hour was my rate. I don't remember the pay, but it'll calculate the pay for you. So I'll put it on the screen. So that's what I made on that job. Was it worth it? Kind of, not really. But I mean, it was only because of the drive. The other job I did on May 8th, this was a last minute tasker job. This customer had booked 2 taskers and they both flaked out on her. So it was last minute. I knew it was last minute because I got it like late at night. And every time I get those late at night ones and it's for the next day, somebody flaked out. So this customer, I asked for photos. This one, I definitely could have charged way more, but I did not. So this customer bought a bed from American Freight, which is a store I used to work at. So I'm very familiar with those beds. I actually used to help put them together, the display beds. She bought the display bed. She needed it to be disassembled, transported to her apartment on the 3rd floor, reassemble it, and that's it. So she booked me under truck assistant, and this is a perfect example of how I could have charged extra fees. So basically, like I said, I'm familiar with these beds. I knew it wasn't gonna take long. So when I got there, I just took it, I took the slats out with my power drill. I disconnected the bed frame from the headboard. It was just 4 screws, 2 screws on each side. And we just took it like that. So the shell of the bed, we didn't have to disassemble it all the way. The shell of the bed, we put it on the dolly. Super duper light. My 14-year-old son could carry that. Super light. We carried that, the headboard, got everything loaded, including the mattress. It was a full-size bed, I think. It was either full or queen. I can't remember. But the bed was super light. She was on the 3rd floor. My wife is my helper. We do not mind stairs, as long as we don't have to go up too many times. So this apartment did an excellent job of designing this apartment. The flight of stairs was actually wide and very high. So the 2nd floor, sometimes the floor will be really low and it's hard to carry big items up. it was really high. So no issues carrying the items up. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. I had a very important call I had to answer. I'm always getting distracted. So I don't remember where I left off. I think I was talking about the stairs. So the stairs were very wide. The landing was very, very wide. We just took the, each part up the first landing, rolled it to the other stairs. When you got to the other stairs, you had to go up, curve around and go back, go up. That landing was huge. So you could take a large object and spin it around. Plenty of room. That's the way an apartment needs to be made. So no issues with that. Once we got it up to the 3rd floor, we used a dolly, we rolled everything in. It was just 3 parts. So it was the frame, the headboard, and the mattress. And everything was light. So anyways, so I decided not to charge. Normally I'll charge $25 to disassemble, $25 to reassemble. I charged $25 per flight. So it was 2 flights of stairs. So it would have been basically an extra $100 that I could have charged. I did not do that. Again, I was still new to this truck assistance. Wasn't sure how the extra charges work. I honestly, for that, the work I did, that hourly rate was fine. Like for the amount of work I did, everything was easy. So anyways, on that job, I ended up making 100. It'll calculate for you. So based on the hours, it took about almost 2.5 hours at $65 an hour. It came out to 146, and the customer did tip, so I made like 161 was the total. So was it worth it? Yes. Should I have charged the extra fees? Yes, I should have, but I felt bad for the customer. That customer was screwed over by other taskers. That happens a lot. If you don't want to do the job, let the customer know right away. Like, don't string them on and then last minute, oh, I'm not gonna do it, or I can't help you. That's messed up. So in those situations, it's hard for me to walk away, especially knowing I can do the job. I didn't really want to do it because of the stairs and all that, but when I saw what store it was, I'm very familiar with those beds. I used to help put them together. I didn't mind the stairs because, like I say, everything was light. I had to help that customer out. I felt obligated to help her. So anyways, so that was my 3 truck assistant jobs. I've done, I think, like maybe 2 more. Well, yeah, I can't remember the other one, but obviously the one I did today, same thing. This was technically a moving job, but he booked me under truck assistant. So main thing, truck assistant just means that they need a vehicle. Moving services, they don't necessarily have to have need a vehicle all the time. So anyways, I'm thinking about not doing the moving service anymore. I'm gonna get rid of that because I keep getting booked. People are not reading my profile. They're trying to book me for labor only. They're booking me for 3 flights of stairs. I have it clearly on my profile. I don't do labor only. I don't do stairs. I don't do disassembles, and they're still booking me under moving. So I'm gonna get rid of that, and I'm just gonna work under truck assistant. I'm gonna add any extra fees like stairs and all that stuff. My rate's gonna be $65 an hour. So I'm actually gonna roll with that. I actually like it. I think it's pretty cool. Again, the only thing I don't like is the $150 cap on extra expenses, because you never know what what if I gotta rent a U-Haul or something? I can't like add that. I would have to have a $150 hourly rate. Nobody's gonna book you for that. So anyways, I don't want this video to be too long. I'm gonna end it there. I like the new feature. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna keep my rate at $65 an hour. I think it works great. The job I did today, I charged $65 an hour. That customer did tip me. I haven't looked at it. I'll put it on the screen, but it was worth it. We did the job. I did the job in literally 45 minutes. So from loading, it didn't take no time, short distance. We did have to make like 3 trips because of the elevator at the public storage. Like definitely worth it. $65 an hour for that type of work. Definitely worth it. So anyway, just want to let you guys know how I feel about it. All right, man, that's it. I'm gonna call it here. And the customer I just dropped the fridge off, he's actually a cool dude. I'm actually gonna link up with him because he may have a hookup for me as far as deliveries. So it's always good to network and talk to people. So we'll see if that works out. But I'm gonna help him on Sunday. He doesn't live far from me. He is gonna pay me a little extra. So my rate was $75 for that job. He's probably gonna give me like $100. He doesn't live far from me, so I'm gonna go back on Sunday with my appliance dolly. He's gonna take the door off. The customer actually works a lot. He works 6 days a week. He's only off on Sundays. So I'll help him deliver that. And I might document it on a short or something. So anyways, that's it, man. Y'all have a great one. And I will catch y'all on the next one.